everybody, it's Alex from Wine Academy here again, and we're not in the tasting garden because it's winter, it gets dark early, and oh my god, it is so cold outside and also wet. So today I am doing a video tasting of the Brundlmayer Sekt, Brundlmayer Brut Reserve, sorry, not Sekt. This wine came up in the recent Austrians masterclass when somebody asked the question, does Austria produce sparkling wine, and if so, where could they get some? And it was really useful because we had Ed from the Cellar Hand on that call who said, well, actually there's plenty of Austrian sparkling wine, not a huge amount of it comes here, but there is the Brundlmayer Brut Reserve. So this wine, the story goes that Willy Brundlmayer, his wife, is Parisian, and depending on which version of the story you hear, she challenged him or she asked him to create a wine that would remind her of champagne, and this is what he came up with. So this wine has been made in the traditional method of sparkling wine production, which is exactly the same way as champagne is produced. It is predominantly a blend of both Pinot Noir and Chardonnay, so those very traditional champagne grape varieties, but added to the mix is Pinot Gris, Pinot Blanc, and of course, being Austrian, Grüner Veltliner. The current retail, and when I say current, that is July 2020 on this, is $65, and it comes in at just 11.5% alcohol, so it's quite typical for sparkling wines to be on the lower end. Let's see if I can open this without covering myself in it. Just realised I'm really not used to opening sparkling wine sitting down. Oh, beautiful, look at that. Gentle little foot, just what you want. No wine lost going anywhere. And just pour some into the glass. So by traditional method, this means that it has been undergone secondary fermentation in this bottle, and it then has been topped up with the dosage, and we've got lots of nice fine bubbles. It's not particularly dark in colour, but it's also not completely clear, so it's a nice sort of gold colour. There's plenty of citrus on the nose with this. A little bit of those yeasty notes, sort of more heading into brioche territory. And on the palate, tons and tons of citrus. It's got excellent acidity. And it has a really, really lovely mouthfeel. There's lots of structure there. You do get those brioche notes as well coming through on the palate. And there is just a little touch of red fruit there, perhaps more the raspberry rather than the strawberry that comes through on the palate. So that's pretty tasty, which is a good thing. This is the type of wine that, you know, it comes in at roughly the same price point, perhaps a little bit cheaper than many champagnes. And of course, it's going to have a lot of talking value to it, because how many people have come across an Austrian sparkling wine and sparkling wine with all of these different grape varieties in it. So if sparkling wine is your thing, I recommend checking this one out. Cheers!